Friday Night Baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Digging in, Elvis Andrus. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Texas, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. 3-2 now.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. First delivery to him on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. DeShields is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first-step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. His fastball that misses. In the dirt here, and the throw is behind him at third as this gets away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike one.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here. No hits in the inning. 1 error, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Texas is out in front, 1-0. Bartolo Colon gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Bartolo Colon's been around for a while. He throws about 80% fastballs. Former Cy Young Award winner, 89 to 92 miles an hour. He's going to throw anywhere between 75 to 80% fastballs. Does have a curveball, will mix in an occasional changeup, primarily a fastball pitcher.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
So 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, he has an even 10 hits in 23 at-bats. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Batting second.
And ready for his first at bat, Josh Reddick. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. One out, nobody on. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Hit hard to third. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
Striding in for Houston, Michael Lee. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a double play ball here for Beltre at third. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
A ball and a strike to Tommy Joseph.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. One strike now from Cole. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday.
Third baseman, number 3.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Colon, a native of the Dominican Republic. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Pop high in the air. Odor is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, left fielder, James Harden.
Next up for the Astros, James Harden, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. One ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Standing in now, David Lee. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Carlos Correa.
Ready now, Carlos Correa. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Throw back to first by Colon. A dive, but he's back. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Coming to the plate now, George Springer, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Set. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Lee over at second. Correa is over at first with one away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. There is Andrus. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors. And a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Astros on top. 2-1. Up next for the Rangers, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Robinson Chirinos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Correa backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rougned Odor batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The next 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrews. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Over to first, pull, and the runner back. The 2-1 home. Odor on his way to second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Rangers, center fielder,
Striding in once again, Delino DeShields. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Odor is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They're down 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Softly hit here to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A changeup over the inside corner. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready for another chance. Michael Lee 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. Astros are down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Beltre, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Here comes the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lee is there, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. 1 run, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Gallo leads off first with 1 away. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. The 1-2 pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see a 7-mile-an-hour differential there from one to the other. So next to the plate for Texas, Tommy Joseph looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
From the stretch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Harden has room, and he brings it in on the warning track. 1 left for Texas. Our score remains 2-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, James Harden, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. 0-2, here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Pulled toward right center field. DeShields is there. He's got it one away.
The batter, catcher, David Lee.
Digging in, David Lee. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. Two runs, 6 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Throw back to first by Colon, and he's back standing. Three-two pitch, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
So stepping in, Carlos Correa, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Colon looks back, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0. Pops this one up. Joseph has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Marwin.
Now batting, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's the ball hit high and deep is straightaway right field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Line to the right side. Mazzara is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 4, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Harden is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Colon hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is the case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage. I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now in the box, Rougned Odor. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus, and that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The bouncer to the left side, scooped up over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Rangers leave 1. They trail 6-1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A neck-high fastball that time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move here. That'll do it for Bartolo Colon tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Texas, number 51, Matt Gordon.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. So striding in, number 3. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. but this is going to get fouled.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
2 balls and a strike now. Two out, nobody on. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in once again, James Harden. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a soft liner down the line in right, but that's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. A fastball right over the outside corner. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run, because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Odor is calling for it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They lead it 6-1. And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Due to follow here is Adrian Beltre. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 2-0. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a solo home run off the bat of Adrian Beltre. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Here's Joey Gallo now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Next for the Rangers, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
First offering on its way. Up around the face. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Change up low, 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 2-1. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Nomar Mazara waits on deck. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So a run in the inning, and it's delivered courtesy of Adrian Beltre. Through 5.5, it's the Astros 6 and the Rangers 2. Ready for another shot now. David Lee will lead it off as we start the home sixth.
David Lee.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Yeah. 3-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the lead is now 7-2. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes to Shields, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Stepping in now, George Springer. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ripped down the first base line. This will get foul for strike 2. Again, he sends it out of play. Correa stands at second with no outs. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Popped him up. Odor over to his left. One away.
Now batting, first baseman, Marwin.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
2-0 count. The pitch lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A man on third with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Here he comes on 2-0. Nope. 3-0. Josh Reddick would be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's 7-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 41, Brad Peacock.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Seared down the first baseline. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Striding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. From the stretch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
That's lifted the other way out to left. Harden is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher, Robinson Chirino.
Ready for another chance? Robinson Chirinos. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one to Chirinos. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 43, Tony Barnett.
Digging in to try it again. Josh Reddick, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 is a curveball that chases him out of the way. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. Second home run early in the year as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
In now, Michael Lee. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's Beltre, reined in on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batter, number 3.
Ready once again, number 3. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's set and the pitch.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. DeShields is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, James Harden.
Striding in for Houston, James Harden. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Mazzara has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Astros 8 and the Rangers 2. Here's Rougned Odor now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
You know what they say, Dan? The way to get to the big leagues from an offensive standpoint, you better be able to hit that fastball. And this power pitcher missed over the heart of the plate consistently. On the flip side, the finesse guy was on point.
You know, this was like watching one of those days when Tommy John used to have that real good sinker ball. A guy like Frank Tanana. You don't have to throw 95 to 100 to get big league hitters out. As we saw in this one here, if you can finesse and move the ball in and out, you can win at the big league level.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Gonzalez is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Still 8-2. Digging in and looking for more. David Lee already 2 for 2. We'll look to add on right here.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. the plate, Carlos Correa. He doubled his last time through.
Carlos Correa.
Here's the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. George Springer waits on deck. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And another foul ball. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mazzara is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
The batter, center fielder, George Springer.
Digging in once again, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. To Shields. We'll wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's ready now. The pitch. Shoots this one over to first. That's through. He's got a base hit. His second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 on its way. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Gonzalez on second. Altuve on at first with 2 down. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Drills down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. That's inside. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two balls and a strike.
Count was 2-1.
The 2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Standing in now, number 3. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 11 and the Rangers 2. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Joey Gallo now. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Up next for the Rangers, Nomar Mazara. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Mazara at second with 2 down. Ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Two balls and 2 strikes now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Astros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Cole earns the win, his second, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Bartolo Colon permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Brad Peacock takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Stands our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 11 runs, 15 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.